Hey there, everyone. This is Cow playing a video game. You know, this is probably gonna be the last video of X Challenge. It's hard to tell. I forget what is everyone's weaknesses. Whoa, wait. Iris and Double, huh? No, I doubly forgot what's her weaknesses. That guy just used sword, and that guy, like, I just don't know. I mean, let's put on Meteor Rain because it's fun. Hey there on Cow video game. X Challenge. Man, X Challenge. This thing could have been so rad, but I just can't feel anything but disappointment at the actual... Welcome to the Turbo Extra Large version of Spark Mandrill. Like, there's so many bosses we see all the time, and there are like so many classic bosses we have not seen at all. Like, what's up with that? Like, I don't want to be like that guy, but I feel like, you know, the guys I want to see the most were like the classic SNES era bosses, you know? Like, those are the classics. I'm pretty sure those are the ones people would most want to see, but they are the least represented. And I think that's so hugely weird. We haven't seen no Mammoth, no Octopus, no Kawunger, no Chameleon, and that's just X1. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's like they had a great idea here. Like, this whole double boss challenge thing is an amazing, cool idea that has a lot of potential, but that's the thing, I feel like they went at it so, like, not even half-hearted, so quarter-hearted. Just do, I'm sure that this whole thing took a lot more effort than I'm giving it credit, and you know, I respect that, but nonetheless, just, you know, as a player, as a consumer, that's basically the thought that I'm left with, is like the thought of what this could have been and not what it actually is, which is I like, on one end I feel is unfair, but on another end I feel like that's just how it is. And here we go. Oh man, oh right, remember, yeah, and I remember, like, Storm Chameleon is a guy that Shark can summon, but you see, Magnus Centipede isn't one, because otherwise he might have featured here too. But we're never going to know the truth about Asposis Jones, other than the fact that he doesn't exist. And we'll never know the truth about the tomato soup, other than also it doesn't exist. Just nothing exists here in the land of the dead. So I'm trying to snipe my bird friend here, but you are being a pest, Shark-san. Hey, he doesn't seem to like the laser all that much. That's cool for me. Look at that. Look at this mess of a fight. Like, I'm just kind of throwing up all everywhere. Look at that. It's Magnus Centipede. Whoa! Meanwhile, this guy's doing cool magic. Whoa! Laser orb. Whoa! And I doodle all over the face of justice, and I found myself inside a caribou. X can never fight Iris, so that's kind of interesting to think about. Then Double is here too. This is basically the Mega X4 finale. I never realized that Double either wears a football helmet or has the worst dentist, giving him the most humiliating retainer in the universe. One or the other. Double takes like 5 seconds to appear, while Iris, you know, her bot takes a little bit. Hey, well, she's got a cool helmet though. Alright, look at that gaggle of villain. Ready to do some villainous things. Alright, so I haven't done any damage to Iris yet. It's probably on purpose. Right, like, I completely forgot what these clowns do. It's kind of amazing. Right, so she's got a big, funky town laser. Alright, I bet she's very proud of it. It is pretty cool. Double just kind of rams his face everywhere. He is not, you know, paying attention to his environment. Do you need to? Do you have to use like 0 sword to hurt her, or not even that? I don't know. Like, how do you do damage to her? No idea. She's just having fun, you know. She's got big goofy wings on her mech. Got a light. Oh, we got agile beams here. It's a pretty good time. Yup. I'm losing a lot of health, but at the same time, I'm not trying a whole lot. Ooh, look at that. Look at that little crosswalk zone. I ducked. I jumped. And I did damage to Iris. Finally, after all these years. Lasers everywhere. Duck. You jump. And you ignore the world. Well, okay, you maybe don't want to ignore it entirely, but hey, you know what? You know what's good? Double's dead. So then you do this. It's like, oh! What's he doing here? What are you doing here, Sergeant? Colonel Freckles? I forgot his name. Colonel? Banana? Mr. Bread? Funky Harvest? He has many names. Okay, it's a crystal you need to hit. I think. Yeah, that's doing damage. Okay. Yeah, we don't care about Iris herself. You can't hurt Iris. That's ridiculous. But you can hit your sword to the crystal all day and all night. Destroy all these weird machines that don't make any sense. And then you just kinda get hit until you press the button. And you don't really are very careful. You don't very careful at all. I mean, this looks like a nightmare fight, honestly. Oh, energy vinegar too, huh? And the big purple laser? Vinegar and jam? Is that the lifestyle that you inject upon your brethrens? Well, nuts to y'all, y'all! I cut them all! No, really, like, on it. Whoa, that's kind of cool. He grabbed his sister, then warped away. That was realistic. Like, how do you do this, though? Like, not on easy. I mean, you can, like, pay attention and try to dodge around and stuff. So, I mean, yeah, I can't deny that. But, man, that was just like, hey, let's saturate the screen with a whole bunch of fun stuff. Whoa, look at that! Sex! He's standing there. Oh, you got little friends next to the jobs. That's cute. I didn't expect, like, credits. I thought this was a gone and done. Apparently, if you play this on a hard, because it doesn't stop at normal, there's hard, which where you take double the damage as a normal, and enemies have double the health than on normal. There's a 4th fight at 9, but I don't think this is something we're going to be encountering in the scope of all the Mega Man Gaiden. You might have a better chance looking it up on YouTube. VFX, designers, I mean, so there is a bunch of people who worked on this, which, you know, makes a whole lot of sense. Look at that weird bug. I forgot where that bug is from, but I remember where that guy is from. Then we got little tiny baby bugs next to the sound designer. Bit Master Studio, Frozen Shot, and there's a dog you can release. There's a bat that will coordinate. Like, I can go like this all day long, but I probably shouldn't. No, yeah, like, there's a lot of potential to this. I feel like they had an idea, but that suddenly they were extremely rushed for time. You know, like, this feels like a we didn't have time kind of thing. Maybe they could one day, like, release a full, like a standalone, but, like, fully featured with all the bosses. Like, I'm not even asking to adapt the X7 and X8 guys and the sprites. I'm just asking that I feel like as a fan of classic Mega Man X, I kind of wanted the Super Nintendo games to be a bit more represented. And even then, it's crazy. Like, Matrix is there like once. And Skiver is there like 3 times. Like, it's just not balanced at all. Maybe they had idea for specific matchups, but even then, like, I don't know. Like, they're close to something really cool and good and recommended to all, but they just landed short. That's just really unfortunate. It's kind of funny doing my final thoughts like this because there's a credit, but like we all know there's another fight coming. On the in the annotation list, in the annex list in the description, there's gonna be a huge amount of time between fight number 3 and fight number 4, and people are gonna be like, whoa, this This fight did not go well at all, or what? What happened? Well, this is it. Rockman Utility Blog Editor. Oh, they're repeating some of the enemy sprites. Man, this is the story of Mega Man Legacy X Legacy Challenge Mode. Everything gets repeated. Even Manual here. He's got a gun. He's got no cheese. M2 Co. Oh, that's another company, huh? This is just as long thing, because like I feel bad not showing the credits. You know, there's a lot of people here that work very hard, and it's good to have them showed up. I still feel bad that in Mighty Number 9 I ended up skipping like the actual credits because I didn't know what I was doing when I was pressing buttons. But see, all of these people, like, yeah, they deserve being accounted for. You're like, hey, you did a job, you did it, congrats. I mean, some of them, it's a funny thing where like everyone's kind of treated equal, other than the order they appear. But like some of them, their job had a much bigger of an impact on a game than others. Still, I'm surprised by the amount of people, but I get the feeling that this is credits not necessarily for X Legacy, but for, well, like not a challenge mode, but for the X Legacy package. Because I'm not sure why we would be crediting marketing and PR for this mode. Like, that just would not make any sense. Look. We put out there a lot of publicity for the X Challenge mode. Cool! Here we go. And yeah, so I mean, there we go. Like, this is it. This is just text and on the blank screen. Mega Man X is breathing very wildly. Look how his breathing is so heavy that it pushes down on his knees. Like, his center of gravity lowers with each breath. Like, I'm thinking X might be a bit more sick than he might let on. France gets their own credit. Yay! Currently, okay, but you don't get very long credit though. Yeah, because this is the marketing credit. Like, I guess this is the silly thing about the releases being international, that once upon a time you just get like the credits for your region. But now it's just everyone gets the same list. Mars. All the PR done on Mars. Okay, all the photographies made on Mars. I guess Bandai. Oh, okay. They provide the tripod for the camera. Ah, that's pretty nice of them. You know, like companies helping each other out. I respect that. Big blank screen doing nothing. Whoa! I pressed the button. Oh, was I able to interact all this time? Well, I can't shoot that, though. Refuture. Huh. Typeface. Oh, alright. Don't mess with this typeface. This is weird, but it doesn't let you actually shoot the credits, so what are you doing? All the credits got powerful shields that make it so I can't shoot. Whoa, there's something weird going on with the orb that is the squashed peanut that is X's blaster. Like, how is he holding it that is jutting out, like, through, like, from his hand like that? It needs to be, like, way larger. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can destroy the names, just not the logos? That's some preferentialism there. I don't know how I feel about that. Did it. And all Capcom staff. That font is armored. You can't touch it. Oh, geez, this is just going on forever. I just shot Sigma's face, though. I did it. I'm gonna shoot this me tool. Yeah, I did it. The video games are inside my mouth. And me! I was thanked personally. Oh yeah, Capcom and I go a long time. I mean, in the sense that's true, except it's a little more unidirectional than I would carefully admit. Alright, let's go. Sweet, finally. Dynamo and Gate. Dynamo, I get it. Gate, I'm a little afraid of. Gate's got a case of the lots of holes. Unless we're fighting on Arena, on Dynamo's Arena, which would be wonderful, honestly. We're fighting in a junkyard? Then Gate's gotta be Easy Town. Like, Gate's difficulty is his arena is the worst in the universe. Alright, well, here we go then. We're fighting like all the... Oh, right. You gotta, like, interact with, like, blocks for Gate. So, let's concentrate on Dynamo, who can be destroyed like a normal person, as he's filling the screen with lasers. Like, currently Gate is being served as a shield, just blocking all my shots. It's really rude, you know? So apparently I was supposed to put the music on classic. It's pretty obvious that I forgot. Whoa, I forgot there were nightmares around here. Okay, yeah. See, you hit Gate with a thing and it bounces back, and everyone's enjoying a meal. Can you sword? Calm down there. Oh, jeez. All right, you know what? Yeah, sword, banana Bob George. If you don't got the color greens in your basket, then call the mayor. Destroy the world and maybe feel despair. What's that? You're back! But you don't got health, so you're just back? I guess that's kind of the equivalent of Colonel helping out on Iris, except, like, these guys are not friend or family or anything. Like, they're just enemies. Alright, well, you know what? They needed some way to spice things up, and that's how they figured out they do it. He's not doing his full pattern, though. Like, Gate! Can you die of timeout? Because, like, he's just being a jerk here by virtue of slowing down time here like a jerk. Oh boy, I can't. Just being a jerk by just like not creating orbs ever. Meanwhile, Dynamo is free to fill the world with his delicious laser. Now it's having a lot of fun. Sometimes 7-Up citrus mode happens, but it's pretty rare. Oh, there we go. Then you're like, It's very awkward. This is just awkward. It's like, this is it. This is the finale. The world's most awkward gumball machine. Hope you got your insurance. Oh, I forgot you had that attack. Just big purple. Big purple! That's what I do! I could contribute to your doom, but instead I'm going big purple! That's what I do! I got a purple gem on my forehead! And I do purple magic too! Look, hey, everyone's got a gimmick. Gate's gimmick is being the worst. Am I supposed to do something, like, to entice you into creating orbs? Okay, now next time I create an orb where its explosion... I destroyed the orbs. The mini orbs by accident. Yeah, coconut. That's pretty good. Oh, there we go. And I guess I destroyed all the little tiny blasts by accident. So, but like, I want to point out how much I'm just kind of clowning around and being very ineffective, and yet I'm still nowhere close to being afraid of death. So, make of this way you want. You got a really nice cape there, Mr. Croissant. Did it. There we go. So maybe you do want to shoot them so they don't, so you don't destroy all the little subspheres. So I will take responsibility that, like, sometimes some of them. Yeah. Okay. So my sword is destroying all of everything and making this take a lot longer than it could be. Well, yeah. So be more careful, I guess. Oh no, laser field. What am I going to do? Sit there? I don't know about that. There you go. Being very careful. Looks to be 3 lemons. 3 lemons for the price of Baron. Alright, that's pretty nice. It's got a big old super heal ability. The slowdown here is disgusting. Wow, you got 1 health left. Just to be a jerk. Hey, you know what? Yeah, that's right. Fly into me. I'm not afraid of you. I'm very not afraid of you. It's kind of, oh wow, I think you can actually be between the laser fields sometimes. What a clown show this is! Check it out, I'm playing Circus Charlie here. There you go. Then I just hopped over the elephant on a tightrope and I beat the game. Not proud of it at all. I'm just glad that it's not Gates Arena. Instead, they reused Sharks Arena, because that's the kind of thing you do out there in the real world. And that's it! Press start to skip, you get this sweet screen. Try 3-on-1 next time. Hey, if the game gave me the option, I totally would. Then you unlock hard, then you unlock practice, then you unlock track. Music player, that's pretty rad. And there we go! Next time, we're not going on to 11 yet. Okay, so real quick, I had a once-in-a-lifetime chance to start Mighty Number 9 on April Fool, which meant that I had planned on playing Endless Mode for Mega Man 10, but I skipped it in order to be able to do that. So next time, we're gonna go back and do Endless Mode in Mega Man 10. Alright. Yay.